Scorpio, welcome to Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and I hope you're doing well, my beloved. This is your general reading for April 2021. If this is your first time here, I hope you consider subscribing. If you're a returning Scorpio, thank you so much for your support. Let's get on with it. The center of your reading is that of the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is it's a spiritual number. Sevens are spiritual numbers. And I'm feeling like Spirit is really working on all of us as a collective because this is really coming up in almost every reading as far as sevens are concerned. This particular energy is that of appearing as if you have everything, right? Your garden is beautiful. Everything is blooming. The roses are coming up. The carrots are underground, right? People walk by and they're like, oh my gosh, Scorpio, how do you keep everything so beautiful and lush? And yet you still look at it and you're still not happy. There's still a lack of peace and joy and wholeness. Now, when I expanded on this energy, I also got that of the Four of Clubs. When these two became coupled together, it did touch on relationships. And perhaps this is happening with certain relationships. It looks like, you know, you're in a good job. You read all the reviews. Everything looks good. You apply, you get in, and you're like, something doesn't feel right. And I'm still not happy. Even if everything looks good and all the promises that were made and all the reviews that were great, why am I still not whole? Why am I in this relationship and everything appears so great? She seems so wonderful. He seems so great, but why am I not complete? So this Four of Clubs is also a reach out. It's a hello. It's a wink from Spirit saying, I am with you. You may be seeing synchronicities. You may be seeing numbers, 111, 222, 333, 444, etc., etc. And those are just little signs from Spirit saying, don't stress out so much. Don't be in this energy of being unjoyful. I got you. I got something for you. Now, as I'm looking at your spread, it's almost like we have a decision to make. Do you decide to do what everyone expects of you, what looks good on paper? Should I stay with this person because they came from a good school, a good home, a good background? Or should I go with this other person who's a painter and dropped out of college 5 times, but he has my heart? She's been through 2 marriages, but gosh, I love her. So it's very interesting on some choices and decisions we need to make. We are going to go into your moon energy. This is where Spirit is doing work. This is where your shadow work is also happening. And this is where our emotions are. And you have that of the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Some of you it's relationship, and some of you it is work. Some of you it is school. Now, when I expanded on this Ten of Swords energy, and this is the ending of a thought process, right? So there's something that's been on your mind for a while, but it feels like there was this expectation of you, Scorpio, this expectation that you do something, that you believe in something, and that you go a certain direction. When I expanded on this, I got the, what is this? The Jack of Triangles, the Jack of Diamonds. And this is all about, scholarship. So I'm feeling like that school isn't for everybody, right? And I know there's some parents that are like, don't listen to that crazy girl. She's crazy. It's not. School isn't for everyone. And some of you, that is the expectation, is that when you graduate, you go get your master's. When you graduate, you go to this university. When you finish with that, you go get more schooling, right? And some of you are like, man, I don't want to do that. I want to be a painter. I want to be an artist. I want to be a writer. I want to go after my heart. I want to collaborate. I want to make sneakers. Like I feel like that there is something else calling to you passionately. And some of you are like, you know what? I'm not going to school. It's not my thing. I'm going to go make sneakers. Thank you. And some of you, you're just killing that idea of going after your heart because it seems so irresponsible that you're going to go and do the family business and become a dentist. You're going to go do the family business and, open up another auto shop. Like it feels like you're going to give up your hopes and dreams to do what people expect you to do. You have a choice. And this is right in the center of that spread, the Knight of Cups. And this knight was going towards the Three of Pentacles, of going after what is passionately calling to you. So this is telling me that you're going to have an offer. Someone's going to say, hey, I have this opportunity. It's almost like it came out of the blue. In the most strangest places. You'll be at Trader Joe's looking at the carrots. Apparently I'm stuck on carrots. And someone's going to come up to you and say, hey, don't I know you from when we were in art class 10 years ago? I remember you from this cosmetology school. Whatever happened? Did you ever get your license? And it's going to bring you back to, man, I was just thinking about that. I just wiped that out of my brain as something that I want to do. But since you said, hey, I have my own nail salon. If you're interested, if you get your license, come see me. I've opened up my own art gallery. I've opened up my own kennel. Like there's something there to where someone's going to say, I remember when you were so passionate. You made me hungry for it because your passion was so strong. Why didn't you do it? When I expand on this Three of Pentacles, I get this of the Ten of Spades. And tens are absolute endings of a cycle and a beginning of another one. This is about gathering up all the information. If we decide to go this direction, Scorpio, if you decide to go over what is passionately calling you, go all in, right? This 10 is all in. She can't carry another branch or else she'll be blinded. She's smart enough to know that. Get all the information you need if that's the direction you're going to go. Let's see how this is going to manifest in your ego, your sun. This is where we see you. This is where you are seen. And we have that of the Two of Pentacles. I love this energy so much because even though she seems like she's off balance, it's the complete opposite. She's having fun. There's joy in it because she has all the information. She's very positive about what the outcome will be as soon as she decides to make a decision. This is also energy of manifesting, of creating, of spell casting, because it creates energy. Think about it. If she's juggling these balls around that cord, wire, I see that as just completely energetic and synergy. It creates a momentum. You just have to make a decision to where are you going to put that momentum? Where are you going to put that energy? When I expand on that, I get that of the Tower, the Six of Spades, the Six of Clubs. Whatever decision you make, right? Whether you decide to go after what's expected of you or whether you decide to go after what is going to make you feel full and joyous, it is going to rock your world. Which world do you want for you? Do you want to play it safe, right? I don't want to walk a tightrope. This is real talk. I'd rather walk on a sidewalk. But man, how exhilarating is it to walk that tightrope, to get to the other side, knowing you did it. You feel like you're a king of the world. Now, this is in the center of the pole as well in your sun energy, and I have that of the Seven of Wands, and the other one is that of the Fool. If we decide to go the direction of the Fool, and this is a new beginning, and this is, you don't know the outcome. It's risky, right? And with risk, you can get such a huge reward, or it can be such a huge loss. That is the nature of the Fool, and all of us go on this journey at some time. When I expand on the Fool, I got that of the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is all about stability and creating stability and wanting stability. And it's almost like the two don't go together. But what is this going to do for you if you decide to take that Fool's journey? Either way, with this being in the center of your reading, again, I said this reading just feels like you have a choice, Scorpio. This is at the center of those two cards. Whatever you decide, whether you decide to stay on the side of safety, you're going to have to defend why you did to those people who knew you win. So you're telling me that that passionate Scorpio that I saw years ago, months ago, all of a sudden, you don't want any of that stuff anymore? That's interesting. And then to those people who are like, you know what, I'm not doing a family business. No, I don't want to open up the auto shop. I don't want to be, I don't want to have these practices of dentistry. Thank you. I know that, it served our family well, but I want to be an artist. I want to be a singer. I want to be a writer. I want to be an ice skater. Like, it's so opposite of what is expected of you that so many people are going to be like, ice skater? What? You want to be a plumber instead of an ice skater? You see what I mean? So it's going to be an interesting play out. And definitely it's happening in April. I'm seeing it in April, maybe the beginning of May is what I'm feeling. So now this is about to blow your mind. So as I'm looking at the spread, so on this side of, you know what, I'm going to stay with stability. I'm going to stay with what people expect me to do. I have that as the Two of Swords. It's almost like you can't even watch it. You can't even see everything play out. It's like you want to stay in the dark. You want to try to muffle your desires and your wants and your needs and your passions. And you rather just sit there because it's safe and not do anything, right? This is all on the same side. You see? You see that story? Now, when I go to the other side, and this is all in your immediate future, when I go to the other side of us going towards that fool's journey to seek our mental stability, financial stability, and as I go toward doing what I want to do and gathering up all the information, complete wholeness and happiness with the Ace of Cups, an opportunity to do what you love in the most passionate way. Listen, I'm not here to make decisions for you, but something looks pretty obvious to me. I absolutely adore you. I hope you got something out of that. Please let me know in the comments, even if you have to comment 6 months later. I would appreciate it. It helps me. I absolutely adore you, Scorpio.